Welcome to We're Still Cool, Right? The weekly podcast where the conversation flows smoother than top shelf whiskey. And cool, well, it never really left. Grab a drink and hang out with Erik, Mike, and Shaun while they dive into nostalgia and attempt to answer the age-old question. We're still cool, right?
Hangovers are temporary, but drunk stories are forever.
If you can remember them.
Well, and I said that because I'm a little scared of this drink, which we'll get into here in a minute, but there's something about it that makes me think, ooh, my liver hurts. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but we're back for another one.
We're back for another one, and it's I think it's going to be a boozy one.
We're only doing one. We should preface it, like, because some people at home are going to be like, "Oh God, this is the second episode, isn't it?"
It's not. But we're going at it today. So I say we jump. Well, start. I'm Shaun.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Erik.
And this is the We're So Cool, Right
And I
podcast.
swear to God, he hasn't been drinking yet.
Hold on. What's wrong, Logan?
That's just he's like,
we got him already.
I thought he had a sip and then like reacted to it.
it smells good.
We already
Yeah.
walked him into a fart. We got him
Yeah.
on the first one here. So, yeah.
I think Logan should just try it, and
Yeah.
we should see.
See
And
what
all
it
three of
looks
us
like.
None of
stare
us
at
have
him
tried
while
it.
he does
Yeah.
it.
Okay,
None of us
okay.
tried it.
Do you want to introduce it while I do that? Do you
Yeah.
wanna
Well, I
set
mean,
it up?
Yeah, I'll
this
do the
is
introduction.
go for it.
So this is called the Staggering Gentleman. And
Great name.
today's
Great name.
the drink of the week is brought to you by Ben's, the Staggering Gentleman. So you need to use a barrel proof bourbon, which means a little higher ABV.
Yeah,
Yep.
just a tad.
Yep. And then Benedictine and black walnut liqueur. So it's kind of old fashioned / Manhattan kind of esque, I guess.
It's just booze.
If you're
On an
following
ice
at home,
cube.
it's
Yeah.
This is
booze.
the face I'm stuck on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a Long Island iced tea, but way fancier and better ingredients.
What is Benedictine?
Benedictine
He was a monk.
is
Yeah, I mean, that's where my head went.
Good guy. Great guy.
Love it.
What a bro.
Didn't say much.
Yeah.
Kind of quiet.
Quiet guy.
Man, he knew his booze.
Sweet haircut too.
so Benedictine is it's a liqueur. It's like Italian. It's kind of sweet, a little bit of herbal notes to it. So it's used in a lot of cocktails as kind of an herbal bittering balance to some of the sweetness and
Yeah.
Interesting. It's I love an old fashioned.
yeah.
It is not
Same.
that.
No,
It's kind of like an old fashioned's drunk uncle at a
Yeah,
party.
I was just gonna say that.
Like, God, that guy's so annoying. But
I bet this guy's gonna talk a lot of politics.
But like in an hour or two, like I think he'll be really fun.
Right.
yeah,
you
oh
know?
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe
So-
a half hour if you do it
So,
right.
like, the guy that drinks this looks at the guy drinking the Manhattan. He's like, "You fucking pussy." You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
drink
yeah,
some
yeah.
real.
What's that meme about? Like, hi, we're healthy fats. We're an avocado, and then the bacon like punches the avocado. It's like that. Yeah.
okay, so now you guys try it.
All right.
Yeah, it is a little like an old fashioned and a Manhattan like went to town on each other,
Yeah.
and then that's not necessarily.
And they woke up and started drinking whiskey.
So it's
Right.
it's boozy for sure, but it's actually really good.
It's really fucking good,
It's
though.
the walnut for sure that balances it out.
yeah.
It would be way overkill without that. I don't know.
So
There's something in the middle that really gets me. I don't know.
yeah.
It's
probably
the
the
fun
Benedictine.
molecule. That,
Yeah, just kind of sits on my tongue.
do you need a water chaser?
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna need this cube to melt just a little bit. We've talked like it's hot. It's hot.
You
It's
said it's barrel proof too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's
I
spicy.
used George T. Stagg, which is 142 proof.
Yeah. So 71%.
Yeah, it's good. It is good.
yeah.
I think it'll be better halfway through. You know.
So this drink has a cousin called the Distinguished Gentleman, and
That one has-
is,
yeah.
like it's Scotch and the same ingredients. So it's lower proof and a little more like smoky character, but not as high booze level.
Man,
So,
that's a thing though with me. I fucking hate scotch. I've tried really, really expensive bottles. That peat taste that's in it, I can't get over it. I don't
you
like
can
it.
get scotches that are not peaty; they're more buttery.
Yeah, I need to try one of those because, like, yeah. So I was at our buddy Ben. We all know him. We were at his house once. He's like, "Oh, you just haven't had good scotch." So he grabs this bottle. He's like, "This is like a $300 bottle. Try this." I try to go, ugh, no, it's still gross. He goes, yeah, I agree. I just wanted to see you drink it. I was like, fuck, it's terrible.
Well, I will say if you want to experience a new scotch, and it doesn't have to be crazy expensive, stop down and see our friends at Ben's.
Absolutely.
They have an entire wall of different types of scotches and single malts and all kinds of different things, and they can tell you kind of, if you can say the things you do and don't like, they'll help you guide your journey.
I was going to say, if you have no clue, just go up and talk to those guys. They know. They know their booze. It's not just like somebody working there, college kid. You know
It's
what I mean?
kind of
They know
funny
their
because you see
stuff,
their eyes light up like, oh yeah, I get to talk
Yeah,
about
I know.
this
Right. They
instead
get
of
to
just,
share
like,
all their knowledge
selling
about it.
30
Yeah.
packs of Busch Light.
Remember Parks and Rec where they like Ron Swanson is at the hardware store and he's like, so this kind of wood, and he's like, shh, I know more than you. And just walks away. That's like what they're like, we got this. We got you covered. Yeah.
I don't think I said this on the show, but I went and did that.
Yeah.
So Marnie was going to a birthday party, so we stopped at Ben's on the way back into town, and I walked in and I was like, hey, we don't know what this person likes to drink, but we want to get him some sort of red wine. And he walked me around and walked me through like the tour of like, you could consider this because it's got a story and it comes from this and X, Y, and Z, and this one's super easy. And like walked me through a bunch of different options that were all good for different reasons.
Right.
And different price points. too.
Right. Yeah.
It was great. Yeah, they're pros over there.
Yeah, it's not just all like super expensive
No,
stuff. Like, so
correct.
you can find whatever you want. And if you're honest with them going, I just don't want to spend that much, they'll be like, here's one that's a
In your
little
range.
less, that's in this same sort of flavor palette as that stuff. I mean, they helped us out with the whiskey that we got before,
Yep.
Yeah.
as that thing. So we encourage you, go down and ask questions and don't be afraid to say, I don't want to spend that much. I'm looking for a little
Sometimes
something
my
like that to
favorite
help
thing
you.
to do is just walk in and see what's in the discount cart because I got a $5 bottle of wine that's like what's really good.
Did you really? That's awesome.
Well, we've talked before. When I walk in there, it's like I just hear, oh, like it's like,
Oh, no, I'm hard again.
You should not yell that as you walk in.
No, you probably shouldn't. Yeah.
it happens a
Yeah.
lot. They get it.
Yeah.
It's one of those church boners.
Have I talked about the church boner?
Yeah, we talked about that last
Okay. I'm like, God, so many detentions for such a simple thing. It's not even that big. Let me live.
Oh, so to throw on top of that, while these guys were making the drink, I was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to get outshot.
Hold on. I want to say, before you did that, you didn't know how strong this
No,
drink
I was just
gonna
saying,
be.
I had no idea what you were
knew
making.
you- yeah.
Or like, I walked back there, I saw you had a couple bottles of booze, but I'm like, whatever. And I'm like, when we were looking through our tub, I'm like, hey, we haven't played shot roulette in a while. And so I thought it'd be funny to fill that up while they were doing this.
So then he says he filled it up, and I'm like, Shaun, we're fucked.
Like, I go back there. Mike goes, you didn't fill that up yet, did you? I'm like, yeah, it's already in there waiting for us. He's like, fuck, this drink's got a lot of booze in it too. So
Yeah. YOLO.
whenever you're ready, ladies, we can do some
No, well,
shots.
should we? Can we at least know what's in it? Like, are there some that are just water? Are they all
No,
booze?
all 6 are locked and loaded with booze, but there's 3.
I would assume it's random shit from our tote.
Yeah,
For sure, which
our
is
bar.
terrifying with how
So-
much shit we have in there.
What I did was I only picked 3.
Okay.
Oh, that means there's
So
two
there's 2 of
Malorts in
each.
there.
And you're not wrong. So
If I get both, I'm going to be pissed.
Are
'Cause
they is there Malort and Jose Cuervo?
fuck
So
off.
wait, of the 6 options, how many are like quote unquote good and how many are quote unquote bad?
Right.
To get as a shot.
well, it depends on your flavor palette.
I understand.
But statistically speaking, there's 2 that you like, and the other 4 are probably
Those aren't good odds.
not everybody's favorite.
Those are not
So,
great odds.
Yeah, but
So
again, it's part of the deal here.
Oh,
I mean,
I was going to bring. Are you going to
Yeah,
talk about
yeah.
your gun?
So-
yeah.
there's a new invention. I know you haven't experienced this, but you're going to have to. So maybe you can create it out of this. But,
It's too messy for the podcast, so
Yeah.
we'll save that for.
Mike and I had the pleasure of having a Furlort
Oh,
I thought you were going to say something else, but yeah, we did that.
what's okay?
the other day when we were biking. We got to have it's half Fernet, half Malort.
Oh,
Wasn't great.
so yeah, you may have one without knowing that with this setup.
Oh fuck.
So there's your 2.
I will say the Fernet actually made it a little bit better in my opinion. Like I don't like Fernet, but I hate Malort more.
Right.
So it's like, oh, at least there's mintiness with the garbage I taste.
See, and you and I are opposite that way. I would do
I
more
know.
Malort than I would do for
That's
that.
crazy. Yeah.
And then there's the simple one in there that.
Well, kick it off, Shaun. You filled it.
All right. So
Not,
you're
and you don't know what's what. So,
I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun because it's like they're black cups, so you have no idea.
They did do it smart with that.
Yeah.
So I will say we were biking Monday. Eric and I went on a bike ride, and he busted out a tool that we've all been talking about getting one, but it's a freedom hand cannon. That's what I call it. But it's a heavy gun for playing Russian roulette for chugging a beer. So you click a beer into it, you spin the chamber, lock it up. Us and two other buddies did it multiple rounds. I never once had it go off. So I was like, I'm clearly killing it. But then this is happening, so clearly I'm getting paid back. So
Yeah. But then what happened? Every single time it went off for me.
Every
Like,
time.
every time.
Oh, so
He didn't-
that's what you mean because you don't know if you're
no,
gonna get it or not.
it's
I gotcha.
basically
Yeah,
got
it's
a
like
1 in
Russian
6
roulette.
chance.
I was
yeah.
I was grabbing a beer, so I missed part of what you said. So
Yeah.
You should pull
Yeah.
that one that you drank. So
Okay.
that way,
Oh, good
Yeah,
call.
then-
Do you know what that was?
oh yeah,
Well, tell us.
it was
probably the good
delicious.
stuff.
Oh, fucking Malort. Okay, that's good. That's good for me. I like that.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, fuck. All right, I'll
It
go
was one
next.
that you would like.
He had to open a beer and chase it. So.
No, I just have too much. I needed a little palate settler.
Well, I
between
know
the
it
whiskeys
wasn't.
here.
I know it wasn't Shanky's Whip because that bottle you can't get open.
Ah, damn it.
Although I will say
that.
these weren't super easy to open either. They were
Can I
pretty.
smell it first?
Yeah.
Does
No,
that need to be
'cause I'm ta-
refrigerated?
The Shanky's Whip.
Yeah.
I don't.
Maybe.
You know, that it's possible.
Oh, okay.
But we had it before and we lived.
Oh, God, I grabbed this as a chaser. And I need to chase my chaser.
Good Lord.
I'm gonna clip that sound that just came out of you.
Don't do that.
Make a button out of it.
Yeah.
That's what I sound like at times, guys.
Oh, I'm gonna guess your boy got the Malort there.
I'm not going to say anything. I
start taking one
think
for
I
the
know what it
team.
was. Yeah. So
You want one?
Yeah.
you
want me to give
want
you
one?
one?
You
No,
fucking
not
better
really,
have
but
one.
Do you want to just spin it and I'll
Sure.
we'll simplify things. The one that's facing you.
This one?
No, it'd be the other one.
Yeah, the other one that's pointing right. at
No, it'd be the one pointing at you.
you. Oh. Okay.
Come on, guys.
All right. Jesus.
Have you never rouletted your Russians before?
I know. Jesus. Like, what are we doing here? I think Logan needs to go next.
Fuck off.
So
I'll have another.
have we- I'm gonna guess that's Malort.
Yeah.
but,
All right. All right. We'll save these
You want
other
to
ones.
play? Oh, should we save these for later? Yeah, we'll do the other three later.
There you go. I'm already drinking
good
whatever this thing is.
That's not a
staggering
glowing
gentleman.
recommendation, is it?
I think it's
I
good.
don't know about it.
Yeah.
I
So-
like the front end. The middle, I don't love.
But the finish is actually pretty good.
The
Well,
finish is okay.
And I would say as the cubes melted, now it's even a little bit better. Or it's because I
more
just
it
took another
dilutes.
shot and I
Yeah,
got a beer.
just
Now,
a little bit.
now we're just numbing the throat here a little bit. That it's all good to go.
Yeah, the more it
Just
dilutes,
blow on your
it's
cube.
better.
That's what I was saying. Like halfway through this drink, it's going to taste better.
Yeah, yeah. So next time, if you make it at home, maybe don't use the fancy ice. Use the just cubed ice because it melts way faster.
Well, now everything tastes like Malort to me. So
There is that. That's the problem, dude. It fucking just lingers. It just doesn't go
hangs out.
away for like 10 minutes. Yeah.
Well,
But
so shout out to Ben's for the drink of the week. And thank you. 501 7th Avenue. Big
yes,
Green
thank you,
Building.
Ben's.
Yeah, let's get
they
into
didn't
it
do
here.
this bullshit to us. So
No, fuck no.
They,
no,
did,
only
they did supply the booze that we used for it. It just was
only
oh,
we punch ourselves in the
Yeah,
dick.
yeah.
Nobody else does it.
Right.
So yeah, it's fine.
I was counting on a super tasty drink, so I was like, fuck around with these things, and now we're just going.
Yeah,
at
Shaun
it, so.
basically was like, we're probably having like an espresso martini.
Yeah,
Let's
I
play
mean,
some shot
every
roulette.
time you're making
Yeah.
something, it's all fancy and sweet. So
Instead, that's basically full of this. So yeah, on we go. So
on we go.
cheers,
All right.
everyone at home. You want to get into it?
Still cool.
Shot roulette.
That'll always be cool, especially with spring break coming up.
Oh, that's next week.
It's like the time I saw some stuff popping off with old MTV Spring Break. Remember when that was a big deal?
Oh, I miss that so much.
Right? Like
this has always thrown me, and it keeps getting more and more annoying to me the older I get. Nobody's spring breaks are the same fucking time. So how is everybody going to, Cabo for spring break when it's never the same? Like, it started at the beginning of the month and it's still going at the end of the month.
But I think
Like,
that's
well,
why
there's
it works
multiple
so-
schools that are down there,
Right.
so like
for Cabo, right?
Yeah.
They're just they know the whole month. They're fucking set.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you'd be
But also-
rolling in. You'd be rolling in, and there's a crew rolling out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you had to be out of your room at a certain time. And
Because imagine how bad it would be if literally everyone was the same week. Like it'd be I mean, it's already a shit show. It'd be times 10.
We rolled into Panama City Beach and fuck, it was fun.
I've never done spring break in Mexico.
I haven't either.
I did Panama City Beach, which is Florida, and then I did Mexico, Mazatlan, Mexico, and it was fucking awesome both times.
And now Florida doesn't want them, right? They're like,
So,
Wait,
like,
really?
a bunch of places that won't. They're like, we don't
where
want
we're
you.
going, so we're going down to Florida. Well, we're going to be in like Alabama, like Orange Beach. Their Gulf Shores is not allowing alcohol on the beach starting
What?
March 1st through April, whatever, because they're like, there's all these people. Yeah, because this ain't no college spring break time, blah, blah, blah.
That's crazy,
and
though.
I was
Like,
kinda like,
none?
They want
Yeah.
tourists. They just don't want like
The
college
riffraff. And, yeah. And
shitheads.
I mean, let's be honest. Shitty people ruin it for everyone. You don't
Yeah.
pick up after yourself. You get in fights. You leave glass. It's like, I get it. You can't, because
It's a
there's
rite
kids
of
down there,
passage, man.
too.
This is why fucking kids don't drink anymore, because everyone has a goddamn problem with
I know.
it. Just let them go have some fun. You don't get in that much trouble.
Come have a beer with us.
Come on.
Yeah.
There's different
Good
things.
time.
I get it. Where we're going, it is more family thing, and I think
That's
that's what they're
why.
trying to do anyways. And they already have the spots, so, I guess, I mean, Panama City Beach has been like a spring break spot for like
Forever.
ever. So keep it that way.
But you're saying you did the college spring break thing,
yeah, I did.
like MTV style, went down and
There's
went
bands
crazy
playing and
Just
standing up.
dragging his dick around to Limp
Did you
Bizkit.
see
Yeah.
Daisy Fuentes?
I didn't. No,
Oh.
I was saying I wasn't at where MTV was. But it was like, yeah. You'd be
But like
the
if
same thing,
MTV had been there, they would have seen it. Would have
Yeah.
looked very similar.
like it would have been MTV had been in that spot that I was at just at a different year, and they were
Yeah,
at a
right.
different. So yes,
They
it was
probably
the
had,
full
like,
on.
Timu Daisy Fuentes. There.
Oh
know
no,
what?
yeah. There's it's all that.
Still-
There's all the
still
fucking
take it.
meatheads like holding water things. Like how long that they can do that stuff, and I mean, it's fucking great. It's fantastic. It
Yeah.
is.
Beer bong and beers.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're just and everywhere you would go, they just knew, like, especially Mexico. It was just all set up for college kids. They're just, I mean, those bars and everything made so much money that you'd come down there for. And the cops, like, you'd walk around, they'd pull you over. You're just giving them money. They'd let you go. You know what I mean? They didn't really pull. You're walking everywhere.
Yeah.
But they just stop you. You don't understand what they're saying, and like literally hand them money, and then they're like, "Yep, on your way." You know what I mean? Like seriously, like they would tell. Like there's these groups they tell you, they're like, if you're not causing any trouble, and they flag you down, just stop. But they're looking for a handout, so they're like, you can go through it. Like you don't have to pay them, but if you give them American money, they're just going to let you go. It was like, it's just kind of part of it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just what it is. So you would do it, they'd grab it, you just, somebody would be like, it's my turn. You know what I mean? And that's what you do. But then they were out there like keeping, as long as you weren't fucking around, you know what I mean? If you did something, then yeah, you'd be in trouble. But
It's funny now thinking of like the MTV thing because it was such a big deal. And like, I mean, those were wildly popular. They'd have like Limp Bizkit, and No Doubt, and like all these giant bands playing.
Yeah.
They'd have like wet t-shirt contests.
Yeah.
And all,
yeah.
couples games, all sorts of stuff. And it was so entertaining. Part of me thinks that would still like do really well now. But then I'm like, everyone has access to everything. That's not as like fun and kind of risque as it was at one time. So I'm like, it probably actually wouldn't. There's a reason that like we're never going to get another MTV. It's like people don't have the attention span to sit there and watch a video.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Which is
still
sad.
love watching music
I love
videos.
them, man. I love music videos. Yeah. But we had it. It's our nostalgia. You know what I mean?
But I do remember like watching the spring break on MTV and
Yeah.
just seeing it, but it was like a sea of just hot people. Yeah. So I was like, did they like they're like, sorry, you don't
No.
make the cut.
Oh,
Hold on.
for sure.
Hold on. They do a good job of it's like like in a group they look hot together, but if you start singling them out one by
yeah.
one, because actually MTV, I remember they did a behind the scenes of spring break, and they were doing a fashion show, like whatever, and they're like, we'll just pick up college kids down there, and they're like, oh yeah, we're getting college kids in March. They weren't toned yet, and they were like, so they're like, we had to look at a lot of places to like figure it out, and then.
It's kind of like the lights
It's a
came
little
on at the
different.
bar at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, fuck.
It's a little
Jesus.
different than it is now. You know what I mean? But
I'd walk out there, they'd be like, not you, fat Jesus.
well, and they were talking about like the first year that they had to do that. You know what I mean? And then as it got bigger, then the hot girls would know where it was going, and they'd go down there on purpose to then get a chance to be on stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was all those things there for it. But it was
Man, the good old
fucking
days.
blast. It was awesome. It was
Yeah.
How many years do you think they did MTV Spring Break?
By you asking that, I'm going to say it's less than I'm thinking in my head. So I'm
7.
going to say, I was going to say like, 8.
10.
bet it's like 4.
What was your answer?
7.
28.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
They started
Really?
in
The other way.
1986.
What?
Okay.
And did it until 2014.
Okay, I kind of want to go back and watch like the first 10 years.
When was it actually like televised and popular though?
I mean, it was televised all those years. I don't know when it became popular.
Holy shit.
well, I'll tell you, right around 96 through
I thought it was like I would have guessed like 94.
94.
yeah,
Yeah.
94 through I don't know 2010 or something like that. It was hopping in there, I guess, or somewhere. I know that was a big deal.
Damn.
So
Crazy.
no, but I mean, it was a blast. It was a lot of fun. I mean, yeah, people act like assholes and get hurt, but
Right. Spring break, baby.
Yep.
woo! There's a difference. Like spring break
2026.
I'm going on is like spring break. All right.
Yeah, I mean, you're
That's
going,
spring
you're,
break.
you're
Woo!
going with kids, and yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you're going, you're in a boat a little bit,
Yeah,
and,
hang out. and
fine.
do-
I have a fascination about it because I never did that.
Yeah.
I didn't drink until I turned 21. I went on alternative spring break, so we went on service trips.
Yeah.
Over spring
Look
break?
at you.
That is
Like,
very
oh,
different.
like-
But this is why I always
Yeah.
tell you, you're such a saint.
You're such a good one.
Yeah. I'm a
He goes,
fucking
yeah,
saint.
fuck you, I want to go
Yeah.
to the beach.
Right, but I want to go like get an STD in Mexico. Like,
Save my ass, man. Take me with you, man. Take me with you.
Except herpes, that shit'll follow you back. Yeah.
I don't know about that, but I think it's very fascinating because it's just a
Absolutely.
totally different world that I never.
Well, and that's, yeah, for you, I it's so weird to think about that. Like, you never even saw that on MTV, probably. And, like, if you did, it was like the end of it.
While I
guessing.
was doing research about it, I saw this is going to age me so badly in the wrong direction for this show.
I was like, what are you
Logan's
worried about?
12.
No worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just drop a comment here and you'll be.
I remember learning about MTV Spring Break because they did an episode of Drake and Josh, the Nickelodeon
that?
TV show that you've never heard of.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's a kid's like a teenage TV show on Nickelodeon.
Okay.
And they did MTV Spring Break on that show.
All right.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
So that's how I know about it.
Yeah, okay. That makes more sense.
The young people will know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, like
I'm not
so
one of those.
when I was like when we went to Mexico, we were part of this I don't know, larger group or what, like you kind of sign up for these packages and they get you set up in your hotel room and all that other stuff when you get down
No,
there.
we don't know.
Well,
Remember, you're the only
yeah,
one.
Yeah. And you get a wristband and then every
How did you get connected to this? Was this like a school facilitated thing?
through University of
It's an
Iowa. They
STD
just
network,
have it
yeah.
out. You can sign up at the University of Iowa and they have all the travel agents would come in and put these packages together. You just
They're
sign
like,
up
this
and
is
go.
a party
Yeah.
school. We're gonna come here and market the shit.
But it was
out
all
of
of it, you know what I mean? All the colleges. So they would just do it and you could get on these things and sign up with it.
That's really interesting because you're thinking about like the bars making so much money, but there's a whole industry built around getting these college kids to go.
It's like
yes.
travel agents.
So
Yeah.
so they made money off of it, and then the bars kick back and I'm sure. So basically you when you went there, like check-ins a fucking pain in the ass. Like you wait hours. You know what I mean? They'll like call your group and then you go check in. It's kind of a pain. There's kids everywhere. But you get a wristband and then it coordinates like you have a party every night at a bar. So like this bar, like your wristband works at this bar. And so basically they keep all the bars full, but it's your party just keeps rotating between bars every night. And then it's like good for so long and then you can start switching bars. You know what I mean? But at first it's like you kind of follow your wristband. So I think it's so all these bars that are involved with it, like they're busy. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
have their regular crew coming in and then by the end of the night it mixes up. So in a weird way, you kind of end up meeting girls or whatever because they're in your group also, right? And this is a group of, thousands of kids, you know what I mean? But it's going around, but like you just kind of
Say you don't need to meet the whole honeypot. It's like that's enough.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
So
Like
you
when
just
you're in a
kinda-
group
yeah.
that big.
But it was fucking hilarious because, nobody's who that, everybody's a, doctor major and, everything like that. You're making up stories. And we were around this
Everyone's
group,
lying.
we were around this group of girls and they're like, oh, we met some other guys from Iowa. One of them's going to be like a dentist and blah, blah, blah. And we're like, yeah, that must be our other fucking buddies lying.
You know what? I would have been like, I'm a trust fund baby. I don't ever have to work, but I'm worth $40 million.
See,
Yeah.
I would be so impressed though if you guys had like put a secret code in there somehow that like you could know that was one of your buddies.
It would have been.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I'm going to be
I'm
a
a third
doctor
year.
at X hospital. It's like anyone who says
Yeah, yeah.
X hospital, you're like,
Right.
fucking Trev got to
there
him
you
again,
go.
motherfucker.
Exactly.
I met this guy from Iowa
Yeah.
that had like a British accent.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, exactly. So,
Did you know him?
so, I mean, it's fucking fun, but.
That's awesome.
Highly recommend it. You know, that's back when they were getting you signed up for a credit card everywhere. We'll give you a T-shirt if you sign up for this credit card. You know,
Jesus Christ.
shit like that. And yeah,
Dude, we love putting kids in debt in this country. We're like,
Oh, for
wait,
sure.
you just turned 18. You
Yeah.
want 50 grand in student loans?
Yeah.
You're like, fuck yeah, I do.
I mean, I went there. I flew. You know, stayed in a place for 5 nights, and food, and that was part of this thing too. Like you had a meal everywhere too, like part of this package, and it was like $700, I think total. You know what I mean? Like it was nothing
yeah.
compared to
Now.
I mean, granted, that was a while ago. You know, as we talked about.
Again, the good old days.
Yeah.
Things were a little bit cheaper then. I still remember in high school, my senior year, gas was, I will never forget this, saying 99 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, I said that to my son the other day. He goes, it was never that cheap. I go, Logan, that's as cheap as I saw it. Your grandpa probably saw it for 49 cents a gallon. You know what I mean? Like, you forget.
Right.
There's levels to
Oh,
this
whatever.
shit.
But like, I think even within our adult livelihood, we've seen it in the dollar something to the
Oh,
sure.
5
For
something.
sure.
We've seen it all the way through.
We've seen it.
Yeah, I'd kill for $1.99. Honestly, at this point, I'm like, what if it just hit $2.99 and stayed there forever? I would take that. You know what I mean? Like, stop fucking with me.
Come on,
At least
ride it. Ride it. Come on,
give me
let's
10
go.
years of $2.99 and I'm good. You know what I mean?
No. Come on.
So this is a perfect example of our fucking podcast. It's like we go from talking about partying
Spring
and spring
break.
break to fucking gas prices.
Have you guys seen the
Are gas
mortgage
prices
rates?
still cool?
No, fuck no, they aren't.
They're never
Yeah.
cool. It doesn't matter if
They're
they're
never
99
cool,
cents
yeah.
or not.
Unless it's free 99, it's
Wait,
not
wait, wait.
cool.
That's right.
I have a
Everybody's
legitimate,
gonna
I have a
bitch about
legitimate
it.
question. What is the exact number where a gas price becomes cool? Where you look at it and you go like, oh, cool.
$1.99 or less. Or do you mean right now?
I just mean in general.
Because I feel like $1.99 is fucking cool.
If there's a
You know what I
one
mean?
in front
If
of
there's
it.
a
You
one.
gotta see a one.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen a one in 20 years.
The one
you know
does
what I
make
mean?
you feel a little bit better. I
Yeah.
will get you that. Yeah.
Again,
remember ever seeing
my
one.
nostalgia
Make you feel
rating.
comfortable inside. Yeah. Make you feel like somebody's looking out for you and you're not
Right
getting completely
now,
fucked.
if I see like 240, I'm like, that's cool. I'm cool. I'm okay with that. I don't like when it fucking goes over $3. I don't know what it is, but it may be because my car only gets 12 miles to the gallon because I have a V8. But that could
I
be part
agree.
of it.
Under $2 would feel like special at this point, but like I don't think about it that much because like when you really you have you played the game of okay, it's 40 cents cheaper here versus across
God,
town.
no.
No,
Because
I've
you're
never
gonna-
understood that because you're spending you're spending the difference to drive out of your way to go get the gas. I'm like, I've never understood where someone's like, oh, I'm so mad it went up 3 cents. I'm like, that didn't do
If
anything.
I pull into a gas station and it's $2.50 here and $2 over there, yeah, I'm gonna drive.
That's
across
different,
The street.
yeah.
But outside of that, I don't like,
Right.
give a fuck. Like
I don't even fucking look. I just pull up
I
because
don't
I'm
either.
getting gas and that's where I got to get it. Ashley always knows the price of gas. And then she's always pissed me because I never know. But I'm always just like, I don't know. I have to get gas. There's the gas station. It's going to be what it's going to be. And I get the cheap, but yeah.
Am I one of the only people that like has basically I go to the same gas station every time? Like they are just always one of the cheapest.
Your
So
comfort
that's just
zone.
where I go.
It's your comfort
Yeah.
zone.
I don't love the gas station necessarily, but it's like their prices are good. It's always dead there. It's close to home.
is it Quickstar?
Nope.
Because
I'll
that's
say
the
dead.
only fucking place
It's
I like to go.
Amico,
Yeah,
baby.
Kickstarter.
It's Amico. They have a good whiskey selection too, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm having a weird experience because I'm realizing I filled up Marnie's car today,
Yeah.
Okay.
just like a couple hours ago, and I put 91 in that car. I don't know what you guys put in your car, but
Oh my god! For a second, I thought you meant $91. I'm like, what the
like,
fuck
God
does she
damn,
drive?
what
A
kind of
school
car
bus?
she got here?
Yeah, Jesus. Oh, she drives a charter bus in her
Right,
spare
yeah.
time. Yeah.
I put like no ethanol 91.
Sure,
in my
yeah,
car,
yeah.
which is a little more expensive anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm realizing now that I didn't like even look at the price
Right.
when I filled it up,
Yeah.
and I'm remembering right now that it was $4.90.
Holy
per
fuck!
gallon.
Really?
Yeah. And I remember like in the back of my head thinking, that's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
But I didn't like register. I was like, I have to fill up the car with gas. It's got to be this one, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
I'm
Hey
gonna
Logan,
spend whatever I'm gonna spend.
what's it like to be rich?
I'm not rich.
I know.
You know,
I'm
so,
kidding.
like-
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So I'm hearing you talk about it, and I'm like, God, I really spent a lot of money on gas today.
That's a lot of money. Yeah.
So-
$5 a gallon.
I just want to say that I love it. Like, hey, Ashley, see, don't be mad at me. Like, I want to do something like that. Come on. Come on.
So I'll
me
be
out.
honest, like I'm actually car shopping right now anyway, so I could give a fuck about my SUV. But I didn't even know that the cheap gas existed till like 2 years ago. Like the
The 85?
85,
85.
Yeah, the ethanol gas.
Yeah. So it's like I just put that in mine. You know what I mean? But when I get my new car, I don't know if I'll do that.
E85 or E15?
Well, the E15 is only for like certain models. Like
E85 is only for
Correct.
then it's the other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
because
85% of it is ethanol
right.
as opposed to
I
15.
had to
which-
trade
yeah.
in a vehicle because somebody put E85 in it.
Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, no, no, not that.
So I drive a car that takes 85.
Do you really?
It's a flex fuel vehicle.
I've-
My van.
okay.
And then Marnie's car takes the 91. And I put
So you meet in the
85
middle.
in her car once.
Oh.
Just was,
Did it run like a boss?
It started, no, it
start-
the other way around. I put the wrong vehicle in her car.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which cannot take that. It can't process it correctly.
Right.
So her car started chugging. It was acting weird. And eventually it ended up okay. We kind of just worked it out. And I every day had to top it off with like $1
Just to
more. if the
dilute
other
it
guy-
more, yeah.
Ended up okay, but don't do that.
Right.
Have you seen those TikToks of girls who this fucking stresses
Oh,
me out? 'Cause
yeah.
I have a daughter, right? We all have daughters, and it's like they call, they're like 18 or whatever, and they're like, "Dad, my car's acting funny. I don't know. I filled it up with the Christmas gasoline, and it's not the Christmas one. Yeah, it had a green handle." And he's like, "You put fucking diesel in the car?" Like talking about a crash out, and I'm like, "Oh, I would lose my fucking mind if my daughter called me and said
Did that happen? What?
No,
Who was this? What?
Usually,
It was a TikTok trend.
Oh, the TikTok.
Yeah, where like
usually
girls
it's
were
them
calling
right
their
there.
And
dads.
the girls,
I remember
and
that.
she's like, I saw it on TikTok where I can get the Christmas gas. And the dad's like, that's it. You can't, no more. You can't watch
or the
social
other one
media
was
anymore at all.
Yeah,
Those
the other one was
goddamn
you need to
TikTok-
call so and so company because I owe them. I told you would call and pay for my air in my tires, and he's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I had a
premium
flat, and I
air."
put premium air in my tires." And he's like, "What the fuck is premium air?" And she's like, "I don't know." He said it'll last twice as long, and it was only like $5 per, whatever. And he's like, "I swear to God, right now, Joel, like I'm gonna kill you."
so
I love watching that shit, but if it happened to me, I would lose my mind.
we bought a vehicle at McGrath a little while ago, and they did like nitrogen stuff in the tires, like it's supposed to hold better or something, and they put a different little like thing on it.
Did they get you?
And no, it was just part of the deal.
Sure.
And so I jokingly, the guy's like, "Yeah, so then we do this," and I'm like, "So you're doing premium air?" He didn't get it.
You didn't understand? Can you top up my blinker fluid
I was
while you're down
saying,
there?
yeah.
So then I was like, when I was actually talking to somebody about the technical details, I'm like, "I can just put air in here, right?" He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, you're good. Jesus. Yeah.
To be clear.
He's like, "You can bring it back to us for free if you want this. It's just supposed to hold better." But I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, why do I need nitrogen in my
Right.
tires?" Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, as usual, we're way off topic. So I will say something quick. So we talked about stripper names on the last one, and there's a couple from listeners that were hilarious, and I wanted to read them off. And I think we have a couple emails to get to. But so our friend, longtime listener Brooke Zimmer listened in, and she said, "I'm dying at the name tags. Mine is Goldie Sunset," and I'm like, "That's so good."
That's
but
a
also,
good one.
but also, it makes me feel like you're like a 60-year-old stripper because like not a lot of people are named Goldie. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I imagine
And
like.
also Sunset.
But
Like,
right,
yeah.
so like the grandma from There's Something About Mary. I think
But
of like if
yeah.
she was a stripper, it'd be Goldie Sunset. She's
Or-
like burnt and
Or super classy. I don't know why, just super classy. Like, yeah.
She's the oh god, what's it called? She's the head of the association of the condo place. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like Goldie
The
Sunset.
DHOA.
Yeah. And then Matt, our buddy Matt, who's been on the podcast before, what was my stripper name would be Bam Bam Bernita. And I'm like, that dude's putting some hurt on somebody. Your grandma's not gonna walk right for a week after old Bam Bam.
Bam's back
Yeah.
in.
he just shouts bam.
Bam Bam! Yeah. Oh, with every thrust. Oh, not to my Nana. Ew. God.
Why is your Nana doing porn? Goddamn.
We grew up weird.
Oh, no, there's
Irish Catholic. You have to take it out some way, you know?
Yeah, Bam Bam and Goldie are not getting together.
No, they're not. Not at all. So that cracked me up.
So
This started with the We're So Cool that we never really got. We just jumped on spring
sorry.
break.
It was yours.
That wasn't mine.
no, you were talking about the stripper name. So
Yeah.
we have an email about that's referencing the stripper name. So I wanted to bring that
okay.
up. So TJ
We're
emailed
backwards
in.
as fuck. We had a plan, guys, and this is we're like reading the magazine, fucking
Dude, our
right to
longtime
left.
listeners know,
Anyways.
and this is how their brains work too, so we're fine.
Yeah. So TJ sent us an email, just a couple of comments about the show. First, Erik and Shaun no longer get to make drinks. I will never be able to unhear them talking about picking up an ice cube with their dicks.
Oh God, the dick tongs, dude. That
Props on the teamwork using your dong tongs.
dong tongs.
Songs.
I venture to guess, because in this day and age, every comedian could steal, like, you could listen to a podcast and just grab your material from there, whatever. I would be shocked if someone ever came up with dong tongs for picking up an ice cube with their dicks. So you know
he
what?
says trademark
I salute
that shit.
you guys.
I need to trademark
Dong
it.
tongs.
Yeah,
TJ
dong
says.
tongs.
We need to get some merch. That's exactly what we need.
I
Is
was
some
just
dong
about to
tongs.
say it's time for some merch.
Dong
Yeah,
tongs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let us know if you'd buy the dong tongs.
Hold on, but then we can actually just make real tongs with like silicone dicks on the ends, and they're still dong tongs.
If they're, like accurate, it'll be one will be like this and then this.
Why is one side hung like a tuna can and the other one's a pop bottle?
And I can't pick up shit.
Also, it's very flaccid.
I tried to Google Dong Tong, and all that came up was Dong Tong School, a rural education facility in Cambodia.
Okay, so buy the URL right now and patent that.
I'm on it.
Dong tong.
He said, you guys mentioned your stripper names, and my favorite version of your stripper name is a combination of your first name and your last name.
I knew I'd
So,
make it one day.
Thanks, TJ.
Love you, buddy. God, I love that guy.
That's good. Dong tongs. I like it.
Yeah.
Dongtongs.com is available. I've got it.
All right.
Yes! Should we just have like our link tree, like, you know how you can just pop to this and it'll go like, they're like, I thought it was We're So Cool, right? Why am I at dongtongs.com?
Well,
Oh, honey,
whichever-
listen to
hey,
episode 50, whatever. Like,
Whichever business starts making money first.
yeah, you guys might not see us in a minute.
We're spread out on everything, whatever it takes.
Our last email will be like, there's no more like the things to listen to, but I saw you guys on QVC.
We're entrepreneurs.
How do you decide to do that? It's the fucking one that worked. We started like 9 of them.
We're partnering with Blue Chew and Dong Tongs. Yeah. Oh God.
Oh, fuck. All right. Still
nightmare.
cool. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's get her back here.
Yeah.
Get it back on track. Tom.
Right. So my still cool is designer sunglasses. And I have a story with this.
Okay. Tell the
Because we are
story.
getting ready to go on
Yeah.
spring break, and for whatever reason, feels like when I go on vacation, I end up buying expensive sunglasses.
Do you lose them?
I normally do really well with holding on to them, but yes, I've lost every pair, but normally it's not quick. I normally hold on to them for a while, and I wear sunglasses every day. Like I always have sunglasses on. So,
But you don't have contacts or like your eyes are good, right?
yeah, so I
Yeah.
had LASIK, so I don't need to.
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't
don't
know
need,
you had LASIK.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
need prescription, so I just
Okay.
So I don't do that. But are designer sunglasses still cool?
I never got into them, but oddly enough, I should have. I think that's why my eyes are extra bad. I always had bad eyes. I had to wear a patch as a kid, which, by the way, you don't get bullied at all when that happens. You just get yar, and everyone's like, "Oh no, he really is a pirate. It's fine." Shout out to All Saints. I bet some of the people listening remember that. But yeah,
It's got the visual of it. I can
someone's like,
fucking see.
"I had my foot up his ass because of that stupid pirate patch." But yeah, I had a
Called him
lazy
old
eye.
Captain Redbeard.
Oh God! How can you be a pirate and a leprechaun at the same time? But no, I've always had bad eyes. But I never wore sunglasses until my eyes got so bad where I'm like, something's wrong. And I went in, I'm like, oh, I'm blind. Like my right eye is fucked. My left eye is like barely off of 20/20. But people like put my glass on. They're like, how do you do this?
Right.
But I have to have prescription sunglasses.
Prescription sunglasses,
Which, by the
sure.
way, are a game changer if you have bad eyes. But like,
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it. Yeah. But if I was one of those guys
Well,
like
then
you,
you-
where I could just buy whatever I wanted, I would totally.
Then
do
your
it.
insurance will also cover them, like
Part
your
of
or
it.
part of it. But
Part
yeah,
of it.
but you
I
can-
was
yeah.
actually proud of my son. I have a weird situation. I don't have glasses. Everybody else in my family,
which
has
is
glasses.
crazy. Yeah.
Like, so my oldest, he goes to the eye doctor, and he's 18, and then now he's 20. But at the time he was 18, he's like, I just went, and they were like, yeah, you can get glasses, and he's like, my glasses I have are fine. They
Yeah.
just like cleaned them. So he's like, I bought some prescription sunglasses with them.
Nice. Yeah.
We had good eye insurance
Yeah.
at the time, and
Yeah.
I was like, great, do that.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
You
good
should do
use of
that.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Like while you're driving and stuff. That's
Well, especially
perfect.
because you'll get them. It's like every other year. I remember when I had
so
because I
good
did have
insurance is
glasses,
every like
it was-
I get them. We get them every year. So my
Yeah.
son is like, I'm like, we got these 6 months ago. He's like, I need new ones. They're scratched. I'm like, what are you doing to your glasses? Like,
Right.
it's been 6 months. But like, we get them every year, thankfully.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I still love them. But like I said, I wear sunglasses all the time, and you do know when you have a nice pair on, there is a little bit different. There is some
You
stress
really
about
think
losing
there
them.
is?
I feel like it. So I've had Oakleys, and then my favorite that I've had have been Ray-Bans. I've had 3
what mine
pairs
are.
of Ray-Bans, and when I've worn them, like they just felt different. Like they just,
Yeah.
they
I was
held
gonna
up really
ask you,
well.
like, when you said
They stayed
designer.
tight. Yeah.
Did you consider Oakleys and Ray-Bans?
Yeah, I guess
designer,
I would
or are
say
we
that.
talking like fucking
I was,
Dolce &
I
Gabbana?
was. I'll be honest. I was like Dolce & Gabbana, like Versace.
Well, you can
like,
do those too. I'm talking about expensive, not the one you're going to get at CVS on the spinny
Exactly.
rack. Like you're
For
going to
$10.
something you're going to get at Sunglass Hut or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you're going to spend, you're definitely spending over $100. You know what I mean? And I've spent $300 before.
Yeah.
But like yeah, I've been kicking around cheap ones for a while now because I lost the last ones that I lost on a fucking boat. And it was one of those where I stood up and I could feel them fall a little bit, and I like panicked, and I went to grab it and I tipped them around. And
But you were
fucking
hauling ass, so they floated out.
no, we were still in the marina. Actually,
Oh, really?
As soon
And,
as they hit the water, they're fucking
and
gone.
then
Oh, I
they're
know,
gone.
yeah.
It just went down, and I was like, "Fuck."
That
If you ever
sucks.
need some extra Oakleys, there's
Yeah.
probably about 7 pairs that I've lost in the Lake McBride and Corvo Reservoir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they're all
like I
over
mean,
Party
like it's
Cove.
like just if we go into Party Cove, you just drop down there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
You
let's
pick up
normalize
and they
that.
fucking are gone.
When you guys, when people go out on the boat anywhere, I don't care where it is, don't wear your fucking good sunglasses. You're
Well-
going to lose them. It's a terrible idea.
yeah,
So,
I
but the-
lost 3 before I realized.
Yeah.
You know what? Just wear the cheap.
That's what the
gas
fucking
station ones.
Casey's fucking glasses are for.
So yes, but I also I'm on my boat. I'm out there. I want to look good. I want my fucking sunglasses on.
Then you know what? You
That
need
I
a
can
cool
fit. Right.
strap on the
Right.
back so they can't come
then
off.
it's been like that. But that's been a big part of it since we've been down there. I haven't bought expensive ones because I'm like same thing. I jump
Yeah.
in the water. We're always floating in the water, and so I don't want them. So what I would do, I have enough cheap pairs now that when we go on vacation, I'm gonna at least look and I might get some, and what I'll do is I'll throw on the cheap pair when I'm going to get in the water, and then I'll probably have my other ones on.
Look, I'll say this. I know as far as like having the pulse on the youth of the nation, like our podcast totally does.
Yep.
My son bought some very expensive Oakleys last year. I was like, damn, I haven't heard of Oakley in forever. Like, I didn't know that was like still a thing even because I get Ray-Bans prescription, right? And so they're still cool.
Do you remember when we were on the boat down at the lake?
I do.
What, when you jumped off constantly?
No, I set my Ray-Bans on the back and they actually accidentally got knocked off. You were trying to hand me a beer and they just went into the water.
Fuck, did I do it? Did I knock them off?
then you gave me some of your other ones, but
But they were your Ray-Bans that you that I.
they were free Ray-Bans.
It's
I
his
found- I
fault. He
found
shouldn't have brought them on the boat.
Okay.
I found them on a bike trip.
I
They were
like that
not-
this is an
That
enclosed
sucks. It's
event.
still different. Like I was like, oh shit, it was me. Like, yeah.
Sean's like, can I change this? Is it still cool to lose your buddy's expensive sunglasses?
or if you
to
do,
be fair.
just play it off like you don't fucking know what's
Yeah.
going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
These were cheaper than gas station sunglasses because I found them on the bike trail and they were in shitty condition.
Oh,
I
that's
cleaned them
badass.
up, so they were free
Yeah.
sunglasses.
Okay.
Oh,
But
yeah,
they were,
that's
Ray-
good. Feel
they
bad
were
about that,
Ray-Bans
yeah.
according to the thing on the side.
right.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit.
Or they were Timu ones. They were Ray-Ban.
could be for sure. But yeah,
I think
I
they're
would
still
say
cool.
yeah, I would say yes
The-
because
People still like them, man.
I love my Oakleys. I exclusively wear Oakleys when I'm biking because like I like the
wraparound.
wraparound
Yeah.
and the rubber on the sides. Even like if it like we were riding at night the other night. And
My first night ride. Yeah.
I just took my sunglasses off, put them on the back of my neck, and because the like rubber on the
Held
sides,
onto
it
your
sticks
neck.
to your neck. And
Yeah.
I never
like,
thought that
it's
would.
not going to go anywhere.
See
See,
those.
you know, I'm like, that would have scared me to do that, but that makes
No,
sense.
I just
See-
did that, and
Yeah.
it was awesome until we stopped, and I put my clears on. And
Yeah.
That was my favorite thing with expensive sunglasses. They stay tight. You know what I mean? You don't get that really loose thing. And then when you can wear them for a long time. You don't even notice it.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
When you wear the cheap ones, all of a sudden you'd be like, your nose hurts, your ears hurt a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? You just kind of whatever. So
My
that's
only
my big part of it.
My only little bit of caveat is I won't spend the money on polarized anymore. They get scratched way too fucking
way
easy.
too easily.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I get little nicks and stuff. Like, I mean, you drop sunglasses even if you're careful with
Right.
them.
It's just naturally
Well, and
going to
I'll
happen.
say
yeah.
I switched eye doctors recently. Like she's been so small caveat. Logan when he was 2 years old, we're like, something's wrong with his eyes. He's squinting a lot. And like we took him into the doctor and they were like, did the test or whatever. They're like, he can't see very well. And it was crazy because they were like, they gave us props. They were like, usually that doesn't get noticed till like kindergarten because they're like, I can't see the board or whatever. But I'll never forget when they gave him glasses for the first time. We were driving home and he was like, what's that? And we're like, that's a stop sign. Right. He didn't even know, like he just knew a red thing was every now and then. He couldn't see the letters. Like he was blind. And so he's had glasses since. We've had that same eye doctor this whole time. Well, she switched practices. And the last time I went there, which is the first time I've been to this practice, God damn it, I got my Ray-Bans, but they're like not dark. The actual shade part, what do you call it? Lens.
Yeah. Sure.
It's like green. And I'm like, it needs to be black because one, you should be able to look places without people seeing what you're doing, right? I'm going to leave it at that, but that's okay.
Sure.
But also it's like, I don't know, it looks weird. Like
What are
having
you
like,
looking at?
what kind of sunglasses people have on.
Right,
I'm like, if it's not Dolce & Gabbana, you can go fuck yourself. Yeah.
Good response.
Yeah.
Oh, with that being said, I think we're gonna go cool stamp.
That's cool stamp. Yeah,
for sure.
100%.
For sure.
Yeah.
I like
People
it.
still love them. Yeah.
Shot time.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
I forgot about it.
Nope. The way I got it broke down is that one's
I
mine.
think it's whoever it points on.
That one's yours.
I like
that
how you
one's yours.
simplified it.
I do
I
too.
really hope that I didn't get another fucking shot. But
Cheers, fellas.
Oh, I'm going
I
to
know what this
fucking
is.
hate this. Somebody lied for the record.
Shaun's smile.
you did get this is like butterscotch or something. What is it?
I got the Malort.
What the fuck was that?
I got the fucking Malort.
What did you?
Or
Are
I got the Fernet.
Are you lying? Was it only 3?
It was 2 Fernet, 2 Malort, and 2 peanut butter whiskeys.
Peanut butter whiskey. Okay.
Who got the peanut butter whiskeys?
I got the
got
first
one.
one.
Fuck
got
you
the other
guys.
one.
Jesus Christ. I'm like, these. So I wasn't wrong. The first one was Fernet. That's
was Malort.
fucking Malort.
Yeah.
It's so bad. I thought you said you got 2 Malorts. Oh, we only had 1. I'm an idiot. Jesus
I
Christ.
had 2, 2, and 2. Calm the fuck down, man.
So-
I wasn't like.
So Mike's the only one that got a furlort. Just
I just did one Monday.
You fucking deserve it.
If anyone
don't
wants
know
one
why
on their
I needed her.
podcast, I'll be your guest. I need a new fucking outlet.
Feel
This isn't
bad.
a safe
for-
space anymore.
It's not.
Poor guy.
Like, and that's how I knew that it was Fernet when I took the first one, because I'm like, it was disgusting, but it was like, then it went away quickly. And I was like, you go, like, did you have Malort? And I go, I'm not going to talk about it.
Opposite. I like Malort is just that minty in me, or the Fernet, just the minty.
I love mints. Like I don't chew gum. I do mints. I love mints.
you know, it was staring me in
why I
the
love
face when I
Rumple
went to
Mints.
Ben's today.
What?
The fucking
100 proof.
cinnamon rumple mints.
Oh my God. We have to try it. Like so I'm a huge menthol McGillicuddy's fan. Like if I have to do a shot, that's my favorite thing to do because 1, it's not super strong.
Yeah.
And 2, I think it tastes delicious. Some people are like, it's toothpaste. I'm like, does toothpaste really taste that bad? No. So now they made a 100 proof version of it, which I don't know why we're doing that. We don't need to overcomplicate this.
Yeah.
But then Rumplemints made a version of Fireball, but at 100 proof.
Oh no!
And I'm like,
I would. I'm not. I would hate that.
can I just say, like, if
Well, I don't like Fireball anyways because it like
it hurts my stomach.
well, it gives me like fucking acid reflux, and then if you're gonna make it 100 proof, it's definitely
It's
gonna be
probably
like
because the fireball's just so sweet.
Well, I would guarantee this one's better because from what I've heard, whatever they put in Fireball is like not good. It's not like they're like we're using the best ingredients. There's a reason it's always $1 a
cheap,
shot, no matter
baby.
where
It's
you go.
cheap.
Yeah.
Well, and they got sued for basically not actually selling liquor. They were selling fermented. They were basically doing
wasn't even
like
whiskey.
beer. It was
Yeah.
yeah.
I think they fixed
It
that
was,
since,
it was
but
sugar. Well, now they have to label them separately.
you know what
They have
also
to call
sucks?
it a
Pink
malt, a
Whitney's.
malt liquor instead of a
Yeah.
yeah.
Instead of a whiskey or So
all
I
right.
don't know. Should I go next?
Yep. What you got?
So obviously this one hits close to heart. We've kind of talked about it with my son, but like our vinyl's still cool. And I say it because my son is a vinyl head. Like he has, I don't know, at this point, easily probably $7,000 worth of vinyls. Like now granted,
Did you pull this one off the list? Was
I
it
did.
Okay.
I did. Have we talked about it?
No.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I remember we talked about it a little bit off.
So this
Off
is the
air
problem
and
for
put it
anyone
on the
listening. Is like
list,
we talk
but-
about so much shit offline that it's like
Yeah.
then we feel like we already talked about
The
it.
main
but-
reason I
yeah.
ask is because I remember putting it on the list because we were talking about it
Yeah.
off air.
Yep,
So.
you totally put it on the list. And I'm just like, they keep coming. constantly, and I'm just like, okay. And he's right. So there's a movie called, oh God, which one is this? It's The Rock. Nicolas Cage, my favorite actor.
Right.
Sean Connery. But like he's with this chick. It's not Marissa Tomei.
She
it's
is
this hot.
so hot.
So
what is
hot.
her name?
What is her name? Look up. She was like on All My Children or something.
Yeah, she
before
was
that.
a soap opera.
But anyway, it's The Rock and it's Nicolas Cage's girlfriend.
Vanessa Marcel.
yeah,
Yes.
yes.
She was so hot. And
She
I was
was
obsessed
really
with her
great.
already. And then she was in that movie and I'm like, oh. But he orders like this Beatles record. And she's like, why do you keep buying those? They're so expensive. He's like, they sound better. They really do. Like when my son plays music and like plays those, I'm like, I really understand the point of it. Also, I think there's just this thing with nostalgia that's coming back. There's a reason there's these stores popping up that sell CDs and tapes and DVDs. I bought a VCR recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm
I was
Metal
looking to see-
detectors, VCRs.
bro.
He's
dude.
keeping all the
I'm
all
trying
the
to.
pawn
I'm trying
shops
to
in
get
business.
older than Shaun in a hurry. You know what I'm
got
saying?
there. You're winning. You're winning.
Look, my thing is, I'm gonna have an extra room soon. My son's 18. He's moving, and I'm gonna make a nostalgia room. I'm gonna make a game room because we have a bunch of gaming systems. We've never had one, but I'm like, I have this whole room. I'm not gonna fucking make a fitness room. You can fit this dick in your mouth. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I will do like gaming systems.
He needs another one.
Do a VCR. The fact that you saw him looking for it and said it made it so much better. You're like, oh, here it goes.
Dude, it took so long for me to find that sound too. Damn.
Logan needs another one of these. So, but yeah, like, but vinyls, I've noticed the youth are way more into them. You know what I mean? And I think it was Logan actually the other day. He said something about like, yeah, I kind of want to find an 8-track player. I'm like, good luck. I'm like, I remember my grandpa had one in the garage. But like you don't see those anymore.
No,
Does
and
he
it's harder
want
to
it just
find.
because of nostalgia.
I think they just like the things. They like being the first to things. So obviously they're not the first, but they like bringing things back, like bell bottoms, all these things, right? That kids kick up the trend again, and I'm okay with it because for me it makes me feel young again to see it like happening. So
I would
love
say
vinyls.
the thing is though, vinyls also sound better. Like 8-tracks don't sound better. Tapes don't
8-tracks
sound better.
don't,
You know what I mean?
no.
They're not like
and have
you're not going to get
them
that thing with it too. So
I would love to explain to him the science behind why a vinyl is a vinyl and why it's still a thing.
It's crazy.
And why 8-tracks and tapes are not a thing.
Right. So I watched this like 10-minute video the other day on YouTube about like how they make a vinyl, and it's fucking, it'll blow your mind. Even now, like with the technology we have, the fact that got figured out, I feel like when it did, is fucking mind blowing.
Yeah.
You know?
And not everything is created equal. Like
No.
when you talk about a vinyl, right? So it's made in a certain way. Your record player, your stereo, all of these things are a factor in this.
Yeah.
And most of what we have now, like even for me, I'm on what I would consider a poor man's vinyl system because I have a nice record player, but I'm playing it through my digital ass stereo.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
downgrading already. But like I've seen people that have taken and found like the old ass receivers.
We all remember those, right? Where
Old
the glass
receivers,
doors where
old,
they
like,
clicked
yeah.
in and you open it.
I
and it's
remember my
like,
dad had
like
one that
clip
was fucking
speakers, like the old
whole
like
thing
fucking
was-
yeah.
What's that Christian Bale movie? He was like, "Have you ever heard of Huey Lewis in the News?" And they American Psycho,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they fucking bash his brains. It's like,
But I would say it's in the right setup. You know what I mean? Like you got your chill room, you got your area where you're going to put it on.
Yeah.
Because you put on a record, you listen to the whole fucking record, right? It isn't like a quick flip. You're not like
Exactly.
moving back and forth.
and there's only
So-
certain albums in everyone's lifetime where you're like, I loved it front to back.
Front to back,
That's
right?
a
There's
vinyl
only so
you
many,
buy.
and that's what you buy. And to me, then it's like a whole like a mood. You know, it's a whole like hanging out and doing it. You know what I mean? But I'm with you. If you're gonna do it, have the speakers,
Yeah.
have the setup to make it worth it.
Yep.
Then it's fucking cool. If you're just a random person that buys it because you're trying to keep up, you're kind of you're missing it. Like I think it's cool when you get into it for the sound, for the setup, for the mood, for whatever, as opposed to just like
Yeah.
doing it because you're just kind of following along. So, that's where I say
And mine's
it's
the
cool.
nostalgia. It's like I looked at it and I was like, look, I'm gonna have this room soon. I already had a plan of like, okay, I'm gonna set up all the gaming systems. I still have a Sega Saturn, which is crazy, like in great condition. Sega. I have these old things. I'm going to set them all up. But then I'm like, you know what? Like, if I'm in a really bad mood or I'm like feeling down or whatever, there's going to be like a feeling of watching like the original Ninja Turtles on VHS, like chilling out in that room. Just sitting, just chilling. Right. I'm going to try to feel like I'm young again. Is it going to work? I don't know. But either way, it's not going to cost me a lot to do it.
So I like it. The only thing, well, if I can
Ferris
fire
Bueller's Day Off on a VHS.
If I can fire up a cigar in there.
That's true.
If I can have a little cigar with a little whiskey and
I could do it in the garage.
That's what I'm talking.
That's what I'm thinking. You're onto
That's
something.
it. Yeah.
Damn it.
That'd be my spot. Like if I could have a record playing, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to smoke a cigar that's going to take a while. I'm going to bring out my bottle of whiskey and get a big cube, and I'm just going to sip on it, smoke, and just listen. Whoo, that's my jam. And that's like to
God
me,
damn you.
as an old guy, like that's
room.
like because it all rolls together with like a, yeah.
Yeah, I love the nostalgia room idea for exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Kind of chill
Yeah.
atmosphere. If we're specifically talking vinyls,
Yeah.
I think vinyls are cool as fuck
I do too.
because the like I don't know, the science is there behind it being better audio. Like
Yeah.
it's just really
it's
cleaner.
It's crazy.
Especially if you have the right equipment. I also love the aspect of right now the way that we live in a very digital aspect where we're all on Spotify and Apple Music.
Yeah.
It's the only way that you truly listen to an album front to back.
Yep.
Unless you intentionally go and say, start here, end here, no skipping.
And you're busy and you don't touch it because you're right. Nobody does that anymore.
I love doing it just for that reason. Like I'll be doing the dishes at home or just kind of chilling out in the area that we have our stereo set up. And I'll do that.
Yeah.
And I love it. I have a friend that he has an extensive vinyl collection and a very nice audio system, but it's also cool to just put them on like when a bunch of people are playing like board games and card games.
Because you just let it, you're not worried about what's next, what song we play. You know what I mean? Yeah,
it's more of you notice, oh wait, somebody needs to go flip the record.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Right.
You know what I
Why
mean?
is it awkwardly quiet all of a sudden?
Right. Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I will say I downgraded the quality of my record player a little bit to have the fact that I can say start and stop without knowing where to place the needle. Mine just goes, I go start and it puts it in needle in the right place. When it stops, it takes it off.
So
it
I bought
stops
one
the
of those
record. I
old-
don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
shit,
Old
'cause
cheater.
I
Okay.
hated.
Oh, it's
I always
terrible.
felt like I was like I'm gonna put it in the wrong place. Like
Yeah. Mine's
gotten
one of the
better,
old
but-
ones that my grandparents had. I wanted one so bad. I'm like, for under my TV, like I have the big old flat screen. Like I want the old console where it's like it was a table, but then you open up the top and it was a record player.
Sure.
And I found one. Sure. It was perfect condition, so that's what I have now. And so like I have to open the sides, throw a record on. But god damn it, dude, it like takes me right back. You know?
It's a commit. Like that's what you're doing for the night, or at least for the next hour, hour and a half.
however
You know
many
what I mean?
minutes,
Like that's
whatever it is,
That
right?
at least you're gonna do that. You know
You're
what I mean?
locked
Like I
in.
think about like it's just it has the total vibe to it. So if you follow that vibe and you're really with that stuff, I think it's fucking way cool.
I love it. Yeah.
If you just buy it because you're just trying to like keep up with the trends, you don't really have like the commitment to do it or like do it, then I think it's kind of douchey.
Agreed.
But
so it sounds
I
like
would
to
say,
all three of us,
yeah,
it's fucking cool.
fucking
it's
cool.
definitely
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I think the thing that I would caution Logan on is fucking stay away from the 8-track, like shit. Like
I
'cause
don't
that
think.
is more.
By the way, he's not bought in any of them. He just mentioned it. He's like, maybe I should try that. I'm like, and then we talked about it,
especially at
Right.
his age and that stuff. I love that that's creeping into their mentality
Right.
because of the nostalgia.
Yeah.
What I would say is, don't do it because it's trendy.
Right.
Yeah.
Like exactly what he's saying. That would be trendy. That's not fucking cool.
Right.
Like this is cool because it's actually good.
Yeah. I would say to him, whatever you were going to spend on that 8-track, don't just get better records, get
Yeah.
better speakers,
Upgrade.
upgrade, but stick with your vinyl setup and just make that as anything that you would spend on the other stuff because you're just not getting better sound.
Anything
So
else.
it's not
Play
going to
fucking
last.
Spotify.
And so like you jump in it. Yeah.
The last point of this I'll say though is like it creeped it like listening to your kids listen to like great music, like music you're like it's on your
Fuck
like
yeah.
Mount Rushmore, like
Yeah.
like my daughter will be like in the shower and I'll hear like fucking Stevie Nicks singing and I'm like, oh my god, like that
Yeah.
that's awesome, right? Logan's the same way. It's like he's playing music. He got like so into Prince like a year ago, and so like he just bought like a Prince sweatshirt and like bought like Purple Rain and like all this, and it's like he listens to it all the time, and I'm like, you know what? If I'm ever having a bad day and be like, maybe I'm not dad enough or whatever, it's like, you know what? We did pretty good.
Fucking did something right. I'll
like,
tell you that.
Because
Yeah.
he loves new music too, but it's like hearing the old stuff creep in. You're like, okay, it's gonna keep going a little bit longer. You know?
Even just liking music is fucking cool. You did
It's
a good job
awesome.
with that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I like there are so many artists that I love that I thought my kids would just hate because
It comes
it's
with
not their
age.
thing.
Yeah.
But like this is a weird sidebar, but and I won't take it too far, but I do think there's something to like what they heard while they were in the womb and like what they like listened to as they were growing up, because each one of my kids have different tastes in music, and it's because we were into different things
Sure.
when they were younger
Yep.
and or not born yet. And I think that like has an effect. I'm not saying it's like, you know, exact science, but
Sure.
I do think it does have an effect.
Oh, for sure.
And it's interesting to see like what my kids like and what they don't like. And I never thought one of my kids would like Dave Matthews Band, and they do.
Yeah.
And I was like just blown away by that.
Same.
So, but I think it's more than like I agree with you. I totally agree with that. But I listen to, you know, like 90s music, love that stuff, you know, early 2000s. But then I
Which is
listen
crazy
to
because you were born in what, the 60s?
shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
sorry.
But I do listen to like my parents' music, and I love that shit. And I always thought, you know, like, you know, my AirPod, whatever, my music collection would be, you know, so broad, whether it's rap music to whatever. But my kids listen to all that stuff too. They listen to like my parents' music. You know what I mean? They like that too. So it's like, I feel like there was an area where that fucking music was just great.
Dude, well,
Like
it dominates you at the right time. Like we talk about how kids are so smart; they absorb everything, right?
Yeah.
Whether you remember it or not, like you soaked up this thing, and you hear it again. It's like it reminds you of your childhood and all this.
But
and that.
I'm
It's
saying
like,
even if they don't even necessarily, just like it was just that fucking good.
probably
Like
I
it's
agree,
just not going
but-
away. Like the 70s music, the fucking like it's not going away. Like it's
I
just
also
here to
think-
stay. Like it's just I don't know. I think it's just
I think
like
the
that
older
good.
music, some of the older music in general, even our generational music,
Yeah.
is good enough that it's going to stand the test of time.
You're right,
Like
right.
the newer stuff isn't holding up.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
some of it is, but
Yeah.
not all. of
But
it.
some, yeah.
So
Right.
So
I mean,
I say they're cool
Yeah.
cool.
by far.
By far.
I love
and,
them.
And they can be fucking really cool too if you do
Right.
it right. So it's
Right.
it's cool and it can be really cool.
It
But
gets the stamp.
like anything that can be like that, it can be super douchey if you do it wrong.
Right. So, Eric, I think you have a dad joke, but I want to say real quick. So, Patreon members, thank you guys so much. We appreciate you so much. If you, for the Patreon people, they know this already, but like our last bonus episode was almost 30 minutes. So, like,
Yeah.
we're putting out 15 to 30 minutes of content every single week. So, we'd love you to go out there and check it out.
if you see us looking up, we're fucking pushing over.
Well, we're
our
always
hour,
over
which
it,
is
so we're
totally
like, oh,
fine.
fuck.
But
Yeah.
You don't
we're
really-
always like doing that, and then we're gonna add.
It's gonna
onto
spill
this.
into
It's gonna
the-
keep
It's
the
going.
not like we
Patreon
really
time.
care, but at the same time, we do have that thing. But as we've said, so again, I just want to layer in that, like, as we promised, we keep putting stuff out there every week.
Yeah.
So everyone that has been part of the Patreon that maybe got it on there first and didn't see a whole lot, every week we are adding to that, and we're going to continue to keep load that baby up. And so, which I got a couple funny comments about our last one. So people,
You know what? Let's
reaching
say I'm
out,
on the
so-
Patreon.
What?
I go, let's say
No,
I'm
I'm
on the
not gonna share
Patreon.
them. I'm just saying people are listening. They're like, "That was really good." You know what I mean? So it's not just like
There
a
are some
throwaway.
good. And
Like
we
people are
even
laughing
get
about what we're doing. You
Comments
know,
on Patreon from some of our Patreon
Yeah.
people.
Well, so like for a quick example, like we have our buddy Adam, who like he obviously a subscriber from day one, whatever. It's like he's like, hey, you guys should do 3 in a night because you guys are fucking ridiculous. And I'm like, he's just being kind of an asshole, right? But he's like, every bonus one is kind of like an extra. We're doing 2 a night,
right?
Constantly. So
Especially after this. Who knows where we're gonna go?
Jesus Christ, I gotta pee.
The other thing I'll say, if you can, on any of the platforms that you listen, make sure you click follow.
Please.
We're doing really well on some of the platforms like Apple Music and Spotify, but also, you know, if you're listening on one and you don't click follow on the other, if you can just click follow, that helps us get to a point where we, you know, need to be.
That's
for
a good
different
point.
Things. And
Yeah.
so just click and follow, even if you're not listening on that platform, we would love it.
Yeah.
We love doing it. We're not going to stop. So,
not gonna
like,
stop.
just help us out.
It does. It just helps us out. So if you like it, it just helps us out when you click on the other things because it just gives us a little leg up on some of these other ones
The
that
nice
other
thing
people
is
hear us too.
with stuff like this, it's like it's really just getting us to criteria that we can make some more passive income to help make better content. And
Yep.
You don't have to throw anything out there. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
just clicking a button
Yeah.
doesn't do anything for you guys. So
Yeah, but thank
Those
you
are
all so
not
much. Patreon people, thank you so much.
Give me that dad joke. Give me that.
Give me that dad joke. Give
All
me
right.
that. Oh, we need to have someone make a little soundbite for that.
This
Give me
one's-
that dad joke.
we do need
Don't
a
use
dad
that,
joke.
what I just said.
No, we need a dad joke
happening.
soundbite. We need that.
I mean, have you seen? Oh.
We realized he can make a jingle in 10 seconds.
Right.
So
And there he goes.
All right.
hurry, he's going to get one if you don't hurry.
It's a
Is it a dad joke or is it a daddy joke?
Oh my god.
Wait, is that BDS? Never mind.
All right.
My children lose their fucking
Yeah,
minds when
see,
Aaron
that's-
says it. If I say shit, they just don't care. But
Wait, if Aaron says what?
Hey, daddy. Yeah.
Oh,
Daddy.
God.
Have you
Daddy.
seen that?
No, I have. I
Thread
love
with
it
her,
so
like,
much. Like,
yeah.
Daddy, can you butter
Yeah.
my bread?
Daddy, do you want some more to eat? Oh, God, don't say that.
I love the kids that are just like reading a book and they're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what are you doing?
They're off watching their videos and they still hear
Yeah.
it.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So this one's more of like a little story.
Mike's on a streak.
Okay.
Here. I don't want to.
It's a 5
Oh, I'm
minute.
not going to get this one if it's a 5-minute story.
No. This is like one of those kind of story problems, you know? Like
Okay.
that you had like
All right.
you
Okay.
do
You
the
left
math
this
on it.
town at this
So do
time.
the
How much
math on it.
gas? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
terrible
a-
at math.
It's a 5-minute walk from my house to the pub. It's a 30-minute walk from my pub to the house. Why?
Hold on.
From my house to the pub. Well, it's because I'm drunk. I'm stumbling.
Well, exactly.
I'm-
but
The difference,
zigzagging.
But it has to
the
be an-
difference is staggering.
Yeah. I was saying
I was
because
like, I agree, but I'm like, there's got to be a punchline, and I was trying to figure it out. I would have never gotten that in a million years.
yeah.
That was a really good
The
one, though.
staggering gentleman.
I was going to say, do we start with staggering or
Gave
ending
you a
with
hit.
staggering?
That was well done.
I
That
know.
was well done. Good for you.
I love it. Yeah.
Cheers to that. And this did get better as
Dude,
went
it's
in.
delicious. Yeah, it's just you'll feel a little woozy over here when you drink it, but goddamn, it's
How
good.
deep did you go? I'm starting to get a little woozy.
The guy that made these, he's like, I have certain cocktails that I'm like, 2 max. That's what you should
Oh.
have is 2 max.
Yeah, 2 of those at home, fine.
Yeah,
You
at
know,
home,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you guys all at home for listening. Thank you to Ben's. Shout out to you guys for everything you do for us. We really, really appreciate it. And shout out to our Patreon subscribers.
We'll be back again soon.
Yeah. See you soon. All right. Well, we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got to pee, but yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.